I want to talk to you about My Company Works versus LegalNature versus Business Record. Of course, we are speaking about LLC formation services. And by extension, we're talking about company formation services in general. Okay. So here's an overview I want you to pay attention to. So when you think about this comparative analysis, I want to first start with My Company Works. So when you think about My Company Works, I want you to think about a business services company that specializes in business formation services and registered agent services. And the company was actually was started more than 20 years ago. So that speaks volumes rather about their ability to actually stay the course. So they have a proven track record. Okay. And so we love the fact that My Company Works offers LLC formation services and several related small business services to help a new business owner, such as you, for instance, with say taxes, licenses, and other tasks. So that's really important. And in terms of pricing, and I want to show you the pricing later on, but basically when you think about the My Company Works, I want you to think about a trifecta when it comes to their pricing model. So you have they have the basic, the entrepreneur, and the complete package. And as with most other companies, My Company Works package prices are in addition to the state filing fee, so they charge you extra. I want you to look right now on the screen. So this is basically the pricing tiers as of the date of this show. And you have the basic, the entrepreneur, and the complete. Now, of course, My Company Works wants you to really sign up for the complete package. But in our view, based on our research, the best value for My Company Works is the entrepreneur sort of tier. But if you have any question, it's always better to contact My Company Works first before you actually sign up, for the service. So the number is 1-800-326-1362. 1-800-326-1362. One thing we want to say is that when we talk about the basic LLC package, as the name suggests, this is the most affordable offering. So you have basically what they do here is that in addition to completing and filing the paperwork to form an LLC, the basic package also includes a personalized LLC operating agreement and same-day processing by the company. And this is kind of cool. And for the entrepreneur package, this is actually everything in the basic package plus other stuff. For instance, you have you have access to My Company Forms, which is basically a collection of legal document templates. If you purchase the entrepreneur package, My Company Works will also include a free year of registered agent service, which basically costs $99 per year otherwise. And you can also obtain your LLC's tax ID number, your EIN. So that's kind of cool. And if you go with the complete package, that's when you get everything. Now let's talk about the turnaround times here. So when we think about turnaround times, My Company Works offers some of the fastest turnaround times in the industry. So all of its packages include standard same-day filing. If you submit your filing early in the day, they will process it and send it to the state that same day. If you submitted your filing in the evening, My Company Works will file your documents with the state the next day. So that's really good. So you have a 24-hour processing sort of timeline. And some competitors don't offer same-day filing at all, while those that do generally charge an additional $50 or more. And My Company Works doesn't charge anything extra for their fast service. So you also have upsells when you go with My Company Works. In other words, they'll try to sell you other stuff. So it's all about what you really want to, what you're looking for, really. You also have a corporate kit. So My Company Works offers an LLC kit that contains a corporate seal, binder, and slipcase, and member certificates. And you have a business license compliance package. This is kind of cool if you need that kind of service. Basically, what it is that the company offers you a business license compliance package through a Business Licenses LLC. You will have to pay $99 to use the online wizard, which generates reports of what licenses your business may need. And however, the online wizard may not be as thorough as the personalized service offered by some competitors. Business Licenses LLC does not offer this type of service, but it does cost more. You also have My Company Works Premium. So this is actually a subscription service called My Company Works Premium, and this subscription will actually cost you $99 per year. And this service includes a managed annual report service, a compliance monitoring service, templates for minutes and resolutions, a library of business and tax forms, 5 gigabyte of cloud storage for your business forms, a digital ledger, and certificates of ownership. So that's really good. But overall, we love the great customer service that they have. We love also the fact that they have a user-friendly language that they use a lot. They have a satisfaction guarantee. That's really fantastic. You also have additional services and features to actually contemplate when you go with MyCompanyWorks. For instance, you have DBA, so fictitious name here. You have business funding, web hosting, free business tax consultation. So that's really cool. And you also have business forms. That's really cool. So you also have a registered agent, mail forwarding. You have a lot of services and ancillary services when you think about MyCompanyWorks. I want to talk to you now about LegalNature. So when you think about LegalNature, what should you be thinking about? Well, LegalNature actually is an online platform that's great for small businesses and individuals to get legal help without paying higher legal fees. So the platform is designed to provide a straightforward legal help. And you have a various fully compliant legal documents prepared by a knowledgeable staff with automated processing. Okay. So the thing that I want you to remember here is that when you think about LegalNature, think about legal forms. Now, the platform actually was founded by attorneys and entrepreneurs who really understood the need for quality legal services without having to pay, exorbitant amounts in legal fees. So what are the pros and cons of this tool here? The pros first. You have a wide variety of legal documents created by attorneys, affordable pricing plans for legal services, speedy document creation and customizable. You have proper online security to keep things secure and private, and you have a platform that really serves all kinds of customers, including customers in the UK, and so that's really good. So LegalNature is really legit because you have a constellation of features that we love a lot. For example, you have invoicing, you have a bill of sale, letter of recommendation, letter of resignation, sales contract, online terms of service, notes payable, promissory note, loan agreement, and more. That's for a business, like regular business documents. You also have some documents that relate to business formation. So you have a business plan, articles of organization, certificate of formation for LLC, certificate of incorporation, LLC operating agreement, stock certificate, meeting minutes, and more. For business services, you have an EIN application, articles of amendment, articles of dissolution, foreign entity registration, certificate of good standing, certificate. You also have a registered agent service. For commercial property, you have a commercial lease agreement, commercial lease amendment. You have a commercial sublease agreement. For estate planning, you have all kinds of products here. The point I'm trying to make here is that when you think about LegalNature, don't just think about an LLC formation service. You got to really think way more than that, okay? Here is a service that really attempts to offer you way more than that so you can really reach your goals really fast. Now, I want to talk to you about the LegalNature pricing plan. So you can see on the screen here, LegalNature wants you to really pay $119 every year, for instance, to have access to the full plan, okay? And so this is kind of cool. So this, if you actually choose the annual subscription, you pay $119. But if you go with the monthly subscription, that will cost you $39 a month. Honestly, if you're interested in the kinds of services, the kinds of documents that LegalNature has, it's just a lot better to go with the annual plan. Okay, and that's the first screenshot. I want to show you the second screenshot. On the second screenshot, this is for ancillary services. For example, business formation, certified copies, registered agent service, articles of amendments, articles of dissolution, foreign entity registration, certificate of good standing, and an EIN. So it really depends on what you're looking for. Now, what we love is that LegalNature definitely has various pricing plans that depend on the scope of legal documents you may need. And so you have you can have a document library for it really depends. You have a monthly subscription, for instance, that really revolves around $39 per month. For the document library annual subscription, you pay around $9.99 a month. Okay, single document. With this plan, you are able to create your version of any LegalNature document, and you also have business services. Now, this is not a single plan, but a set of services that I just showed you that include anything from business formation to certified copies of legal documents. So this is really important to really keep in mind. Now, one thing for sure, when we talk about the legal nature, we're talking about a service that really is customizable. But if you were to compare and contrast the legal nature to other services, you will see that compared to legal Zoom, for instance, legal nature is way cheaper. Like when it comes to LLC formation, for instance, legal nature is charging you $39 plus state fee, whereas legal Zoom is charging you $79 plus state fee. And so that's something to really think about. And so when you think about legal nature versus the other players, you have all legal documents in one place, excellent customer support, nicely organized service packages, and this is kind of cool. And services get expensive very fast. Additional upsells are actually abound throughout the process. So you be very careful if you were to deal with legal nature. Next, I want to talk to you about Business Rocket. So when you think about Business Rocket, what should you be thinking about? Well, we love the fact that the platform inculcates in its users the ability to get things done a lot faster, okay? And so whether you are starting an LLC or developing your existing business, doesn't matter. So Business Rocket is really one of the best services on the market right now. And I want to show you, when we talk about the filing fees, as you can see on the screen here, your filing fees will depend upon your state of formation, but also basically the ancillary services that you want to have. In other words, the extra services that you want the Business Rocket to actually do for you, right? But the cool thing is that Business Rocket is pretty affordable. I mean, you're looking at starter package, essentials package, and also the Supreme package. When we talk about the starter package, you have this will set you back about $55 to $60. You have a free registered agent service, preparing organizational documents, lifetime compliance guard, and filing and activating with a state. For essentials package, you have a comprehensive package to get you started. So free registered agent services, free registered agent service. You're able to prepare organizational documents, lifetime compliance guard. So you have everything you have in the starter package. Plus you have customized internal documents, free rush processing, and you have bank resolution. For the Supreme package, you got everything that you need in the essentials package, plus the company kit, company seal, ownership certificates, and ledgers, for instance. And that's something to really think about. So it really depends on what you're looking for, really, when you think about this Business Rocket sort of service. But one thing I have to say that when we talk about speedy processing, Business Rocket will internally expedite your order and speed up the processing time. Okay. And one thing I want to say is that the business kit, you have a customized corporate binder to store your business documents original. So that's really cool. So you have the flexibility there. Let me talk to you about the turnaround time here. So Business Rocket really offers a free expedited processing on all its LLC service orders. And so while most formation provider websites charge you for it, so that's really cool. And the business has been around for a while now, and we love the fact that their website is accessible, interactive, and easy to use, which is always a plus when ordering services. And they offer emerging and new businesses many benefits, and they provide also the best prices in terms of affordability. That's what I told you. And they have a relatively simpler LLC formation process than other companies and get things done at a faster processing time. And if you face any minor or major complications with the formation process, their free consultation with experts feature is always there to assist you even before you start the process. And one thing we don't lack with this sort of service is that basically, if you have a problem, let's say you have a question, sometimes their customer service is not really responsive. So this is something that they need to work on. And right now they're not really there yet. And this is an important element, especially if you're new to the whole process. Like if this is your first time actually filing an LLC, filing for an LLC, you want customers to actually contact you ASAP. But let me give you their phone number so that you can actually reach out to them just in case. So the phone number is 1-888-700-8213, 1-888-700-8213. So that's really the number you want to have. And they also have an email, info@businessrocket.com, just in case you want more information here. And one thing I want to say is that when you think about Business Rocket overall, this is a very competent and reliable choice regarding LLC formations. We love the fact that the company offers a huge range of services, and starting with a reasonably priced basic package, you have the ability to get things done from there. Now, they may have a few ups and downs, but mostly they'll leave nothing to be disappointed. So this is what we think, and we think that this company can only go better and better and better. And so what I want to say is that a Business Rocket is pretty straightforward. Working with them is pretty straightforward. You basically provide your business name and state, your primary contact details, your business information, business address, ownership details. You choose the package and you open a business bank account. This is optional depending on your business's goals, if you will, and then you just review everything and pay at the end. So this is pretty straightforward. So what are the tactics here? So MyCompanyWorks versus LegalNature versus Business Rocket. What should you be thinking about? Well, first of all, it's important to really understand that before choosing a company to kind of help you out, you gotta have a clear idea about what your needs are. So why choose an LLC service in the first place? It's important to understand that LLC service providers, they offer a range of services to help small business owners form their LLCs with ease. But it's not just about the formation, right? Because the formation is just the beginning, because you have also other services that are linked to the LLC filing process itself. And these services include preparing and filing articles of organization, providing registered agent services, and assisting with obtaining an EIN. So if you are able to go through an LLC such as MyCompanyWorks, an LLC service that is, such as MyCompanyWorks, LegalNature, or Business Rocket, you are able to save time, money, and potential headaches associated with the formation process. Because people think that it's easier to. Don't get me wrong though. It's easy to file your LLC yourself if you know what you're doing, and if your state doesn't have a very complicated formation process. Okay, so the thing is that when you actually go through an LLC service provider, you can actually save time and effort. Okay, and you don't need to do the research or paperwork yourself. You can just give the LLC service, the necessary information, and they'll take care of the rest for you. This really frees up time for small business owners such as you to focus on other important aspects of their business. And so that's just really good. And secondly, LLC service providers can save you money because they offer packages that include all of the necessary services for forming an LLC at a reasonable price. So this can be much more affordable than hiring a lawyer or accountant to handle the formation process for you, because it's all about you spending more time with yourself. Thirdly, LLC service providers can provide peace of mind to small business owners such as you, because starting an LLC can be complicated and small business owners may be concerned about doing everything right. So when you go through MyCompanyWorks or LegalNature or Business Rockets, you have peace of mind. So here is our choice here: MyCompanyWorks versus LegalNature versus Business Rocket. Which one should you choose? We want to go with MyCompanyWorks. We believe MyCompanyWorks is more complete when it comes to services. They've been in business for more than 20 years. This started back in 2001, and they have a proven track record. And LegalNature is good if you're looking for templates, legal templates, and also Business Rocket is also cool also, but they have just been recent here. So if we were to choose, we would go with MyCompanyWorks. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I just spoke to you about MyCompanyWorks versus LegalNature versus Business Rocket. So let's do a quick recap here. I give you the overview, the tactics, the choice, and now the recap. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.